Yeah, hey guys. Yeah, I wanted to start off the conversation with something that I talked about on one of my earlier broadcasts. Is Jody Vasquez? Let me see if I can get this in a good afternoons with Hogan. Jody Vasquez, cat shag balls for Mr. Hogan at Shady Oaks when Jody was a youngster, and as we all not heard or found out or kind of knew a little bit about Mr. Hogan, that he was a very rugged individual. I have in my ebook and I think online a picture of my dad, Woody. Now it's very interesting if you look at them. When they got older, they actually passed away of the same illness. My dad was a chain smoker. Real quick, so I don't want to blather about something. It's about golf because it's about Hogan, and about me because I'm Billy Martin, and I had a father who was an orphan, just like Ben Hogan. In a way, he was orphaned because his father committed suicide. But my dad's dad, my grandfather, who I never knew, was a police officer in South Carolina back in the day, and two partners, my grandfather and his police partner, they were in a Model T police car chasing bootleggers, and by accident, my grandfather's partner was trying to shoot the bootlegger, caught my grandfather right in the heart, and he died. And then the grandmom, my dad's mom, died of heartache, and there was like five or six brothers and sisters. They were put in separate asylums. They were orphanages, but they were asylums. My dad never knew any family of the Navy. He got in early to get his fried chicken and gravy. He was a Southern boy, Woody, and I would always I'd buy him golf shirts. He says, I want it on a golf shirt with a pocket so I can put my cigarettes in it. He'd always have black coffee with him, Woody. We'd go out to like Denny's. I don't know if you guys have Denny's where you're at, but for a birthday or whatever holiday. And I go, where's Dad? And he's out in the parking lot having a cigarette. He was a chief pharmacist mate on board ship World War II. He was like a doctor, chief pharmacist mate. And he helped save Navy personnel on board the ship when they're being bombarded. He says it's boring as hell, but boring until 5 minutes of hell. But they just give him coffee and cigarettes. In a way, instead of the Arnold Schwarzenegger keto, these guys were like tough, like again Mr. Hogan. I'm weaving the story back to Mr. Hogan. Yeah, and with Jody Vasquez. In the book, I'm going to talk about chapter. My eyes are bad. Chapter 7. I think I got the right chapter. Damn it! I didn't want to put my glasses on. You get a little vein. So let's put on the goggles. I think it's called chapter 6. Yes. Chapter 6. Chapter 6. Here we go. Get on the script. Chapter 6. The secret. A revelation of cause and effect. And I'm not going to read the book. I wouldn't mind to. You need to get your own copy. Jody Vasquez. Crystal Garcia is friends with Jody Vasquez. Jody Vasquez, if you go to myswingevolution.com, there's a couple YouTube videos that Crystal put out. He went and saw Jody. Jody discussed all of this and showed him, Mr. Hogan's golf swing, and actually put Crystal into these positions. Now, this is what I've been talking about, where Tiger's at. Now, if you look closely, don't look at my hands, but look at the thumb position of Mr. Hogan. I'm looking through the camera, and it looks backwards and upside down, but I think it is, when it's rendered.